Yeah. So, okay. So today's date is second of January, second of March, 2026. The time now is 7:01 p.m. So, basically, this video is on quantum rate system. Quantum, yeah. So, basically, my reading system are quantum system. Basically, police have to address that. Basically, and the police are the first of war. The first of December, the 30th, I'm going to property on the 30th of December, I'm going to look at the police from 15 5 0 and 15 and 15 each human, E for echo, V for virus, E for echo, F for Sarah, wave, the V for when A for alpha, right for Yankee, wave, uh, 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 each town, takes the hamburger, example, and for my way, halfway the way, which is the reservation of our political project in China, we give you the same under the mental health activity today. The considerable contribution is the white doctor, which is wrong. But it's the my mom was born at the ahead of time. I didn't believe it, but because I asked the house, so if I didn't know I was going to pay for, my solution to get out of here. So I'm still detained right now for the thing, but I'm going to be still on so it's 4 minutes to so I'm not talking to the reader instead, I'm speaking on something. But now I'm about it's the actual jam. So it's the one is the jam, it's the anti-jam system. This anti I'm not going for basically it's not hackable. It's just that it can't be jammed. Now so this is complete. So before it can be hacked, if you get hacked, you get jammed. If you get hacked, jammed. So to not get the radio system jammed, so it's using an anti-jam system. So this is how it works. In theory, you have the first principle, electro-neutrino model. So this electron-neutrino model, basically, it works on two kind of circuits. You're gonna have the electron, you're gonna have the lepton side or the lepton qubit, and you're gonna have and the mu1 qubit. So you're gonna have the muons on one side, you're gonna have the object in weight, and you're gonna have the muon qubit, you're gonna have the muon neutrino. Now, neutrinos are mass, but they are the Higgs boson. So this you're gonna have the muon boson model or the electronium neutrino model. So the muon boson is literally a electron boson have the system of electromagnetic principles in the mind for radio system. So electromagnetic is go, magnetic measurement is trying to do something that's nothing, but it's literally modulation or if you get modulation, which is the frequency of up and down movements, no, you got amplitude, uh you got let me think, come on dude, what do we think? So that thinking too hard. You get modulation. So modulation means the frequency change its pitch. No, the pitch is the amplitude. So modulation is the amplitude of the pitch. So, okay, if I have a voice modulator, I have a voice. My voice is being changed by frequency so called filter in the system. The time modulation is the signal filter instruction. So this model is the sound that goes to the channel. You have the modulation frequency, which is called amplitude. Now, you get an amplitude, you got oscillation, which is the frequency. Now, this is an oscillation, you have two stability systems. You have amplitude, which is going up, like in a smooth has an amplitude. You get a have a modulation of the amplitude, or you have a change to the frequency, which is called oscillation, how frequent it is. So that will give you this radio signal I'm talking about. So this is the electronic magnetic system for maximum reform. I don't think it's gonna work out, but okay, we'll keep saying about see next time someday. Until it means something. But this is over here. So So can I go up to the frequency on the frequency of 10 to negative 3? One motion minute. The 10 millimeter represents the frequency of releasing the surface. Anything that has a small frequency that has is really spectacle. You should have unless it's static. So you can have only fingers hitting it. And again, let's just stop. I feel a little something into my hair, hair follicles. And again, let's just discharge. And that basically, hello, this is Nico. So I have the this is this start, sorry about that. And then I have the this is until let's start that's the right. Like you have a balloon, two balloons, you have a balloon and rubbing lock at the same time. You have this something and it's to dissipate into the system to do a radio burst. So that radio burst is very important to understand. It's a really the electromagnetic discharge. So just calculate the definition now. Calculate the system. But I'm thinking about real system kind of quantum system. So real system a little bit of a balloon, blow balloon, put air inside, see the balloon tie it up into the clock, you rub the clock, and you take one hair follicle that can contain electrons with take it, put it in the clock, whoop, you get and it hurts and it hurts. And it hurts, it's the electricity. It's the electricity that stops the medium. That medium is the hair follicle. So the hair follicle is charged into the kind of fiber of the clock, into the fiber of the clock. Secondly, you're gonna have electrode, second, you're gonna have electrodynamic system. Think of it like thermodynamic principles of the constant version. I don't feel that into that stuff. So you have to also have discharge, you have electromagnetic discharge, which are called radio bursts. Now, radio bursts are not good. Nothing the radio burst. If you have security, well, they're good for you if you are moving on the edge. So you want to burst. Don't worry about that. But this was the left position. The system of based on phase. The phase is how it works on periods. And the periods are momentum and angular momentum. So so you have a period of half zero and square root of 3 over 2, 1. So basically, it's the superposition of a half of zero, half of nothing that is nothing, and half of something that is nothing. 1 divided by 2 is the half. And you have a system of half fifth. This is the system. This is superposition. So this is the superposition of 0, 1 half, 0, and 1. So you're gonna have some down. You're gonna have magnetic activity. It's not taken. Magnetic systems have their own magnetic standard system. And I'll be say that because it's the reason you should have different electric from magnetic system. That's magnetic system. Because you can different electric transformation system, electrical system. In the blue world, you have magnetic static. So something looks magnetic. This is 1, 2, 3. The don't discharge, which are burst. So that'd be magnetic static system. Something that holds magnetic energy, which is important here. So you have to be electrical. This is you have to keep it here. This is you keep it with the muon. A muon. Well, what's a muon? Is it a photon? No. Is it a dense photon? What kind of thing carries a power? No. Wireless system. You have a wireless connection. Wireless. You have a wireless connection. Medium of air. Without no density involved here. So the medium of air. So the medium of air takes wireless signal, and this has the frequency of radio. You cannot have this one doesn't jam. So the frequency that's wrong, and it is message. So this one the message is you have to type the message or tell you the type left double left plus plus more points in God motion or some kind of shown by design. Because basically when you in the order, and the system has to come through all the medium, all so this is the more regardless of all the medium to get the people. So they have to go through the medium of the environment we're in. So combined time. So before it can be jammed, let's be complete. Before it can be jammed, let's be complete. And that's when you still have three channels. So three channels. So if this is still the complete, this is three channels. So just the radio static, electrostatic, and have three complete channels. So you cannot just pay one. So just accept the real estate. I'm trying to pull a time mean and stuff like that. So you just have to develop the consider of this complete before it's perfect. You cannot sorry, you cannot sorry about that. I mean, sorry about that. Just not be breaking kind of law, you're looking at just be complete to do everything you want. Just to be all you want people, or you don't want all your people to become all your perfect. It's like the foundation of being perfect, You have to ground yourself in completeness. Proof of completeness, from zero to proof of completeness, before you are really able to perfect accident to get into so you have to understand that this stuff that you do here is not just this stuff, this even give you a spin. So the P indicator is tan A plus BI, where BI is theta. So theta equals A plus BI. Now, A plus BI because A, which is the coefficient of of the system of the message. So A plus BR presents, but you have AX plus BR, Y plus C equals the object of plus AX plus UY. And we just have C. Now, C is going to pass the Z. A was the work. So AX squared will be A to BY is you're gonna have a system of let me give you my English. What is that? AX plus B1. Okay, it makes sense. But I'm thinking AX plus BY is like a system of really no ways. You're gonna have this conversion to y equals m y equals to r, where r is bigger times x times a. I don't know what this is, but basically just new theta. Now r is bigger here. Theta equals basically look the physical form of system, physical form, which is y equals mx plus b. That means b then you got have look the y1 minus y0 equals m x one minus x zero. And you can have m as the difference computed as a radius system. The radius is basically defined by pi squared. The way to look at this, just have R as a particular principle. So R gives you R. So Y is R something. So this so basically if you know VI, you need to one by one. So R will be R times A plus VI equals Y. It's possible this, you're gonna have great R, but this is R and A VI equals to R radius A to R length plus VI. Now VI is the the R and B if the VI I think of the field of so you're gonna have real A plus VI now. Because we're gonna move back and say, on some of this, but you was eliminating everyone saying that, but I'm not remember how I did it. That's just something. So you're gonna have theta equals R with wrong. This guy is so wrong, guys. But anyway, this is what's up. I B R B B R B A I B I you have to so this is terms of define I'm thinking of this I'm thinking of this R A R B divided by pi divided by li. So okay, pi give us the signal p, the coefficient of the total current equal to all I and all I recognize how we signal to the signal of the you can tap into. Now, in the end, the done the vision of the you have to maintain the video. So, so you have to go from the down to the video around the world. So, around the get up to the so that is the big the art and the only they will go to the discipline given the depth of art, which is your way of going to learn the art. So I'm not going to today, I'm going to go to we are going to today. So we are going to do that. The house the square three was two. Two is the dimension not fairly. So this would be one. So what would be circle? And being exposed to three to giving the circle. So this is the electron between the model. Electron have signal and what they get excited because of the let's put it on to get into the mass. Now, basically, the problem of that the center will give you just one topology in the neutron. The physical dimension of neutron you can do neutron, it doesn't last until you get out top, get a bit from Africa. Nothing you can go to because you got it from the you got something about math there, something called math. And now you have to go to college of math. You get a course of B, to the seventh of the electron medium. Let's go on the muon, so the people who gave me the life holding my just putting the view of people like my phone. The main thing. So, so that's it. Yeah. So alphanumeric index, alphanumeric challenge. Every time we start alphabet in the unit, that means 0 to 8, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, 6, 0, 7, 0. This is the magnitude of the system. Let's go to that. This is magnitude of the system. Doing space means that you have over there of things. You have 0 to the x-axis and 0 to the y-axis. But you have two separate journeys. So you have 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, or you just have until you have to pick up 0. So you just take you can have alpha numerical indexes for the green channel. So you're gonna have this like yeah, you're gonna have alpha numerical. Basically, you're gonna have alpha root to 8, which would be exactly 8. You have 8 in X. Between so anything, what the channels are numerical, all the result channels are alpha numerical. So all the channels, very important, all the channels are numerical all the results are half of the rest. You can't go to the top of the country with data. Without it comes to the data. But data does not allow you to go to the two steps. You can move to the A0, but A0 is not in that. But okay, this is A0 back to A0 back to A. That's it. But you cannot go to data. That's the result. You don't have that. You don't go to you can remove the tension. You have A0 in the given on the channel. A0 this has A becomes 1 to A equals 1 to A equals 0 to 10. And 10 is equal to 7. So if you add 0 to the channel A0, 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 no, so number 10 equals 1. So this will be A1, A1, A1. This start with A1. Yeah. Right? And number 2 will be start with A1. A equals to 10, 0. So it's right here. So A equals to 10, 0 here. Number. And A11 will go to 11. So 11 that would be A11. So that would be A1, but that would be A1 of two. So you get out channel two. So each channel one, channel two, channel three. You have eight channels here in this system. So it's just basically for answer those because you make the voting. And voting is really important in stuff. So you have to vote your way to get a message across. Because if you send a message, you have to know what it's for instance. So I say so basically if I send a channel for channel one, channel two, and then channel three have to vote, who because the reading month authority. They demand you to have the right decision at the right time. To use. You cannot send a message until you're authorized to send a message because the radio can manage that for you. It's not the limit, it's the managing for you. So you cannot be sending incorrect messages across. And that's the principle of the jamming system. So jamming system can be jammed because the messages are coherent at all times. If this works out, people will have some quantum radio, so I don't really know. But some people send a message like, kill, and then B says, basically a command like, engage, and that was a good command, and it worked. We listen to those that and code that, so that would be what works for people. But it's not AI system. It's just we have this one is the God channel, and that person using it for other kind of commands like medic. Because unit one is the medic, so one is the okay. Let's say a point man. So get the point man. So channel one is the point man, which is A1. Channel one, and A2 is the wingman. A3 is the light gunner. So you're gonna have like so three people: wingman, and light gunner. So if you have someone on the light gunner, it's gonna be someone that's adequate to the job. So they don't make one job. So if you can engage something here. I don't like systems of waiting. Waiting is very bad. So I think I'm gonna fail this test I'm doing, but it's basically for a kind of system of mitigation of a frame of reference system. It's going to be stale. So basically, the channel radios are alpha numeric. Just remember that they are reserved. The electrical reserve, the numbers are not. Because when you capture signal, basically, who wants to say if I forget them, it's meant to capture noise, signal, and noise. So this doesn't matter how hostile the environment is, this information is even fixed up. And you're gonna decipher messages without decoding enemy messages while the system is active, just by being alphanumeric. So because it works, so we can put out information from noise, information down the system, information from noise. So the last thing you want to do is to jam. So when it goes down, you jam. So this is the process. This is jamming process. So the jamming process ensures that the system is allows you to jam other radio system. Just by being idle, idle. But it's not idle, it's activated. So when you're activating it, because you have a lot of signal, just to jam something. You have to just like to jam. You have to jam people. So it's possible to jam people with rhythm. You have you have channel zero, channel one, and channel two transmitters, receivers, and broadcaster. Now, the broadcaster channel two is a satellite. So those who the satellite, those who the satellite to pick up signal. Now, those who the satellite to jam signal. That's the same thing. So this one is placed in your arm is an area of attack. You can have if after channel radio one or team alpha, team bravo, and team Charlie. Now, Team Charlie is an angle. So you can have someone here, Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. So Alpha and Charlie so this is basically let's say 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers between Alpha and Bravo. And then there's 5 kilometers. And there's an enemy in the center. There's someone that's 5 kilometers. If Alpha is 5 kilometers away, then you have Radio Charlie, which is let's say 10 kilometers. So 5 kilometers. So this would be this is the 5,000. 5,000 divided by 10,000. 10,000 kilometers is let me do it my calculator. 5,000 divided by 10,000 0.00000 one unit. 1 unit of kilometer of change. So every 0.0000001 second. Oh, that's 5 divided by 5. No, 5,000 divided by 10,000. Am I right? Okay, but 0. So every 0.5 milliseconds, there's a frequency that oscillates or modulates. That I know I'm wrong about this now, but I'm trying to build a system. So it has to oscillate, so it can jump from piece of near area of space from 5 to 10 kilometers. There's someone that's Charlie that's holding a satellite, Charlie to the satellite, and they're blocking signals. They're away from the government, they're blocking signals because they are the so it made this stupid, but the reason is blocking that, but you cannot get it's information warfare. It's information warfare. So it has to be it's very perfect. I'm thinking of having a radio system. I'm thinking of a door. If I have my own radio system, so if I have a radio system, I could just take a broadcaster here. If it's a system, you get a radio system, hold this up, and suddenly broadcast it, and you're gonna have a system of a block. But I'm thinking that I'm crazy, but I don't know. So the someone holding a satellite signal will be for the radio system. So the person is 10,000 feet twice away, but they're blocking the way for all the enemy team that's going to be probably hostile communication. And they that fight. So if how ball is half one is half one, it's half one, it's half on one. So basically, if the ball is half fault, it's half not fault. And that's what I said. So, if you're really half fighting, you're really initiating, you have noise, you have signal, they get noise. There's some jamming, but basically you cannot. How to you gotta have a padding. So if you have a message like OB Nexus, which is 5 words, you have a OB, the padding, OB Nexus, you have the padding that one letter away from it. Like you have the word awesome. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have the letter. I have the message awesome me. But you have to be padded. So the kind of broadcasting of the channel must be, so if you go, possibly go very far, but it's basically like, you doesn't even need channel 3, you just need someone to hold it, because it's a satellite broadcast, basically, and it shuts down all the channels, because you cannot get signal in that region, but you can have it like, lock the signal. You can keep that signal before the room four, before the fourth water goes. You got after you should get to after Brahma, you to just sort of hold the signal in space. And that space, hold the signal in space, will never take it until the fight is complete. Thank you guys for watching the video. So that's the model there. So those are the lookup tables, those are the things. So basically this model so when you so this model you trigger basically again this model you trigger you signal will trigger kind of topographic relation. You have like a photon beam hit a muon like it's going to surface on the Higgs boson, and now to do some kind of mass occurrence, some kind of magnetic dissipation of burst. But you don't want them to use it to stuff. It's a dynamic radio system I'm getting, but I hope it does because Alpha basically do it too. But you have to understand that you have to sacrifice more. You don't want to be it's a satellite system for radio system. But let's see how it works. I don't think it will work, but let's see how it goes for the quantum radio systems. For jamming connections that are hostile in the environment. Now.